Hey, guess what you're doing? You're going to be learning about value sheets. You're going to learn about cross-hatching, gestural, line, smooth, and stimpling, also known as pointillism. Yes, there's a point to it. Don't ask if there isn't, because there's a point to it. So get ready to learn some shading techniques in achromatic, that's black and white, and get ready for that transition. All right, you can see the different techniques right here. Let's move on and start our own sheets, straight lines, using your arm, drag it like that. Look at that. Look at those straight lines. Those are some straight lines, I tell you what. So you want to build many different boxes that go the length of the paper, just like so. And then you're going to close them off. Doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be practice for going from dark to mid-tone to highlight. First one we're going to start off is cross-hatching. You want small little areas that you want to cross-hatch, going diagonal lines, going either way, vertical and up and down. They don't have to be perfect. They just have to be interesting. So little patches. Don't be going the whole length and try to do cross-hatching that way. I want little patches. You don't give me little patches, I won't be happy. If I won't be happy, you won't be happy. Because then I'll have to affect your grade. And then you won't be happy. Like, what? You didn't say anything about it. I go, I got it on video, so I do say something about it. Haha. So, as you progress down, you're going to make the lines farther apart, not so close together, so you don't have it as dark to get the mid-tone. As you get to part of the highlight, they're going to get further and further apart, less lines, and that way you get the highlight. So there should be dark on one end where the lines are close together and overlapping, and you have less overlapping as you go, to where the lines are go further apart, and then the tone is lighter, so that you have the shadow, the midtone, and the highlight. This thing is kind of called a halftone. It was in graphics when they actually had halftones, referring to dots on the page that made printing images a lot easier for newspapers. Historically founded. There we go. There I go. Writing it. Shadow, midtone, highlight. You're going to hear that a lot. All right, the next one you got will be gestural drawing. So a lot of people like this. It's kind of like scribbling, but it's not scribbling like you're mad at it. It's more fun. It's whimsical. It's like a rabbit that's running around in circles and doesn't know where it's running to. You can see how fast I'm going here, and it's going to be really fast. Make sure that you put more lines down where you want dark, a little bit less lines where you want mid-tone, and hardly any lines for highlight. The harder you press the pencil to the paper, the darker the line is. So as you go lighter, you want less pressure to the pencil to create a light line. Next one is linear line, and it's just that. It's using a line going straight up and down. You're going to put the lines nice and dark, a lot of pressure close together to create a dark line, and dark lines that are really close to each other. And as you progress down, the line should get lighter, which is less pressure, and further away. So you have that shadow, that midtone, and highlight. Now trust it shouldn't take you extremely long time to get this done. I am a professional, I've done this many times, so something you practice well is something that becomes really easy and you can do with speed. Alright, if you try chopping vegetables like a chef, you might not want to do that, because you might need to go to the hospital. So, go slow, take your time, get the concept. Next one is smooth. So you're going to do little circles. Again, harder you press the pencil down, the darker the hue of the material that you're going to put down. And you're going to lighten it up as you go along. And you're going to just use small circles as you shade and color it in. And then you're going to blend it with your finger or a blending stump to smooth out everything. So all you're doing is you're laying down the graphite, and the darker you have the graphite, the darker the hue should be as you go in light. Hue is color. We're going from a dark midtone to a highlight again. All this is practice. As you can see there, I just smooth it out with my finger. Voila! Bing, bang, boom. I can go back over places and make something up the contrast if I so wish. Contrast is the dark between light and darkness that you have. I forgot a box, so I'm drawing a box real fast. And last one will be stippling or pointillism. So you can see here, it's just a bunch of dots. Closer together, the darker it's going to be. Then you go from dark to light. Stippling takes the most time and the most patience. Yes, you have to do the whole box. No, you can't cheat by putting like 5 million pencils in your hand. So yes, one pencil, one dot, and just work at it. I'll give you a higher appreciation for people that actually use stippling as a process. It's the same process that you're doing here by hand that your printers do. When your printers print out something, it's all little bitty dots. 300 dpi is dots per square inch. That's what you normally print stuff at. 300 dots per square inch. Think about it. All right? This should be the conclusion, and you should get started on this and get it going. If you have any questions, ask the teacher.